Okay, next up for my reactions, I got Minnesota at Miami. Uh, I predicted Minnesota would win this game. They're just more well-rounded. By no means do I think Kirk Cousins is um, great by any measure, but given the Dolphins' quarterback situation, I thought that this would be just a better quarterback, that a starting quarterback versus a backup kind of thing. Vikings dominated most of the day. Dolphins kind of made a run towards the end, but uh, I'm a fan of the Dolphins' backup. He's not as bad as I thought he would be. My brother Derek, who I've had on these podcasts, he said he was kind of a sleeper. Kind of liked his capability, but I think that Tua may be coming back next week. Everyone's probably going to say it's a little too early, but hey, they were undefeated when he was in, and maybe they can get something going. If Tua's in there, they can totally turn the season around. The main thing is he going to stay healthy? Tua's health concerns me. If he has another head injury or anything similar to what he had that game against the Bills and the Bengals, if he has a game like that, I think that, or where he gets hurt like that, his season's probably done. Uh, I hope he stays healthy. I'm a big Tua fan. I think he's a winner. I think it doesn't matter what his arm strength is. He's very understands the offense like really well. Knows where his receivers are gonna be, type of thing. Like he's very has really good awareness. Um, but as for the Vikings, a lot of people probably think differently just because of what they've seen at this point. But I'm gonna base my opinion on what's gonna happen with the Vikings based on what I've seen with the NFC North over the years. The Vikings have won very few divisions since Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre was quarterback. And if the Vikings win the division, they're not going to win it by more than a couple games. And they'll probably be like a 3 seed. And I don't see Kirk Cousins doing anything in the playoffs. What wouldn't shock me is if the Vikings have a few losses in a row and the Packers start turning it around and they win the division. That would not shock me at all. I've seen it so many years where the Vikings start hot or the Vikings go on like a 5 game win streak and everyone's super high on them. I don't think anybody's super high on the Vikings, but they are 5-1, and a lot of people are looking at them in a different light than they did in the beginning of the year. But it would not shock me if the Packers turned it around and whether it's they got a receiver or they added a player or got healthier in some way or just gelled better. Excuse me. I could totally see the Packers coming back in the division. Now, as it remains right now, if the Packers keep playing like they're playing and the Vikings just keep playing consistent football, they're playing really good team football. Justin Jefferson had 100 yards. Uh, Cook had 13 for 77, just almost 6 yards a carry. That's he looks like he bounced back. I think they need to feed him a little more, but if they can stay balanced like they have been, that they're going to be pretty good. But I think there's a few teams out there that could easily have something to say about that.